What I'm about to do is I'm about to table this fabric, which is a geometric that actually matches pillow number 2 in the Sewing Design series. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to create panels that are comprised of a 50-inch wide by the measurement that I took from the Rod installation video that I did. Okay? And this will all make sense when we get to the phase where I explain all of this a little bit better. But right now, as you can see, the triangles at the bottom have been cut off a little bit oddly. And so I need to table this fabric in order to level set, if you will, the balance of the geometric pattern. Because if I don't, then they're going to end up a little bit crooked, and there may be some issues with the fabric as I start to install them after I sew them. But this is a starting point. This is going to help you to understand that if you want to go with something that's busy, understand that if you don't table it and you make sure that you have the correct repeat and everything is cut evenly, you may end up with a disaster. We shall see. We have not started yet. This is the beginning phase of the panels that I'm going to install in the blue room that I did. And if you haven't seen that video, please check the links below and check out my YouTube channel. There you will find the full installation video that I did as a prerequisite to hanging these panels. So, first step, we're going to measure this at the bottom. We have our little plus sign here, as you can see, and get closer in so you can see the plus sign. So there's not a whole lot of fabric that I'm going to lose, thankfully. I'm going to cut it off at that little plus sign. Going to measure and go all the way across and even out my fabric. Then, based on my measurements, which I will share with you, as we explore how to actually come up with the appropriate size and length, the width and the length for the panels that we're creating. They're going to be 50-inch wide, and they are going to be 7 feet long, which is 84 inches long, plus the header, plus the hem at the bottom. And we're going to do a simple pillowcasing method. We're going to create 2 panels. This is one of the easiest Rod Pocket treatments where you can create beautiful panels at a beginner skill level. You can go with a solid where you don't have to deal with the tabling aspect, because if it's all one color, then you don't have to worry about tabling your fabric and cutting it and making sure that the pattern is even. If you're using a solid color, you're good to go. You just have to measure from the rod to the floor or to the desired length. Cut, make sure you have a rod pocket appropriate to the rod size, and a 4-inch hem plus a 1-inch sewing hem at the bottom versus a double 4-inch hem, to make this as simple as possible. You'll see as we go through the exercise. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to measure and mark from here all the way across to the other side and even this out. So when we come back, you'll see that this has been marked with a yellow piece of chalk, tailor's chalk, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut it. And then what we're going to do is double this fabric in order to create matching panels. And then I will show you the pillowcase construction method. I'll see you in the next video.